Hey guys, some breaking news in report of NFL is reporting Tyrell Williams has torn his labrum in his shoulder. Um, that is the same injury that Jonathan Abrams suffered against the Denver Broncos week 1 last year. A very tough injury to play through, especially for a big hitter like Abram. And you imagine for a wide receiver like Tyrell Williams, you got to be able to lift up your arms to catch the ball, as well as take punishments, hits across the middle, stuff like that. Apparently, it happened a handful of weeks ago, and he's been rehabbing, and he's going to try to play through it. But typically that is a season-ending injury. So a big blow to the receiving core. If he can't go, he will be limited. You'd think at a minimum with the torn labrum. Same injury Jonathan Abram had last year. Usually season-ending injury. Surgery is usually required. Imagine he's going to play with a harness on his shoulder. But yeah, a big blow. It's going to cause the rookies a lot of pressure on the rookies to come up and step up big. Probably going to see significant snaps out of the rookies, Henry Ruggs as well as Brian Edwards. I'm a big Brian Edwards guy. I think he is the future X receiver of this team. But obviously this puts a lot of pressure on him, particularly because he is going to have to take a lot of reps. Even if Tyrell Williams is going to be able to go, imagine it's going to be after a little bit on a pitch count. I'm sure it's going to flare up, series to series, game to game, if he's even able to go. So really the big first injury of this year for the Las Vegas Raiders. All the credit in the world that he's going to try to gut it out. This is his last year under contract. I believe, or I know at least his guaranteed money's up after this year. Last year he gave it everything he could with the plantar fasciitis in his foot. Started off hot with touchdowns the first couple weeks, and then the injury took place and it really slowed him down. Grew up a Raider fan. I really feel for him, and huge blow to our receiving core. We were expecting a lot of great things out of this receiving core. It's been one of our weaknesses the last couple years. The Antonio Brown thing didn't work last year, and we infused a lot of young talent in that room. But Tyrell Williams was the veteran that we were kind of relying on to relieve some of that pressure off those young guys. So hopefully he can play through it and get through it. But really just a big blow to our team, the Las Vegas Raiders. Hopefully he can get through it. But as I mentioned, very painful injury. Took Jonathan Abram out the whole year. We know how crazy he is. Obviously it's a little bit different when you're delivering the blows. But as a receiver, you got to be able to put your hands up, your arms up. And with that torn labrum, it's going to be hard, going across the middle, taking big shots from Tyrann Mathieu and whatnot. And other players, Justin Simmons in the division, amongst others. It's going to be hard going across the middle and taking blows. So a big blow to the Las Vegas Raiders. Tyrell Williams, torn labrum in his shoulder. Going to try to play through it. He's been rehabbing for a few weeks. But, it's going to put a lot of pressure on our young guys. I am confident, it might take Brian Edwards a little bit of time, but as I mentioned before, he, was my favorite X receiver in the draft. Top 5 receiver I have right in this draft. So, into the fire we go with, Henry Ruggs and Brian Edwards looking to contribute major snaps, probably week 1 and on. And I'm just feel really bummed out for Tyrell Williams. He battled last year. Last year, his guaranteed deal. Grew up a Raiders fan. His dad was a diehard Raider fan. And hopefully he's able to play through it and contribute. I wish him nothing but the best. Go Raiders. And this is a huge injury. So Tyrell Williams, torn labrum. Take care, guys. God bless.